3 countries. 3 comic traditions. 1 question. Japan gave us manga. Korea reinvented it with webtoons. And China? China has been quietly building an empire of its own.
Today, we're ranking the top 5 comics from each country, Japan, Korea, and China, to find out who's really leading the game in 2026.
This is eastink. Let's begin. Number 5. Starting with Japan. Dandadan. What happens when a girl who believes in ghosts meets a boy who believes in aliens, and they're both right? Dandadan is pure chaos in the best way. Aliens, spirits, stolen body parts, and a love story hiding underneath it all. Created by Yukinobu Tatsu, a former assistant to the creator of Chainsawman, this series has been running on Shonen Jump Plus since 2021. The anime by Science Saru dropped in 2024 and blew everyone away with its animation quality. Moving to Korea. Eleceed. A boy with super speed rescues an injured cat. Simple enough, right? Except the cat is actually one of the most powerful awakeners in the world, trapped in the body of an overweight tabby. Created by the team behind Noblesse, Eleceed combines slick action with genuinely funny comedy. The dynamic between Jaiwoo and his reluctant cat mentor Kaden is one of the best in any webtoon right now. Over 300 chapters on Naver webtoon and still going strong. And China enters with the King's Avatar. Yi Xiu was the greatest esports player in the online game glory. After 10 years at the top, he's forced out of his team. So what does he do? He takes a job at an internet cafe, creates a new character, and starts climbing back from zero. The original novel is over 1,700 chapters. The donghua, that's Chinese animation, was a landmark production when it dropped in 2017, proving that Chinese studios could compete on quality. Multiple seasons, a movie, and a live-action drama followed. Number 4. Japan's number 4. Frieren, Beyond Journey's End. The hero's party defeated the Demon King. The story should be over. But for Frieren, an elf who's lived for over 1,000 years, it's just beginning. This isn't an action manga. It's a meditation on time, memory, and the connections we take for granted. Running in Weekly Shonen Sunday since 2020, it won the Manga Taisho Award and the Tezuka Osamu Cultural Prize, 2 of the highest honors in manga. The anime scored over 9.3 on MyAnimeList. That puts it among the highest-rated anime of all time. Korea's number 4. Windbreaker. And no, not the Japanese one. This is the original Korean webtoon by Yongsik Jo. Jae is a loner in high school who discovers a passion for competitive road cycling. What follows is over 450 chapters of pure adrenaline. Detailed racing strategy, physics-accurate cycling, and character growth that sneaks up on you. It's one of the longest-running sports webtoons on Naver, and it proved that manhwa could do sports stories just as well as manga. China's number 4. Battle Through the Heavens, or Doputsong Cheong. Xiao Yan was a prodigy who lost all his power at age 11. Mocked by his own family, he discovers a mysterious old soul living in his mother's ring, and begins training to reclaim everything he lost. This is one of the foundational works of the Chinese cultivation genre. The novel by Tian Kan-tu-do helped define what xuanhuan means. The manhua has over 400 chapters, and the donghua has 5 seasons and counting. This franchise isn't slowing down. Number 3. Japan's number 3. Sakamoto Days. Taro Sakamoto was the deadliest hitman in the underworld. Then he fell in love, retired, and became an overweight convenience store owner. But when his past comes knocking, he proves he hasn't lost a single step, all while refusing to kill anyone. The action choreography in this manga is on another level. Running in Weekly Shonen Jump since 2020, it's one of the hottest new generation series. The anime by TMS Entertainment started in January 2025 and the hype has only grown since. Korea's number 3. The Greatest Estate Developer. A civil engineering student gets reincarnated as a broke noble in a fantasy world drowning in debt. His solution? Build his way out. Using real-world engineering knowledge, he turns a failing estate into a thriving territory. This might be the most original isekai concept out there. No overpowered swords, no demon lords.
Just drainage systems, dams, and land development.
It's running on Naver webtoon and consistently ranks among the highest-rated manhwa. China's number 3. Soulland, or Do Luo De Lu. Tang San starts with what everyone thinks is a useless spirit, blue-silver grass.
But beneath that weak exterior lies the potential to become one of the most powerful soul masters alive.
Soulland is a titan of Chinese web fiction. The novel by Tang Jia San Shao spawned an entire franchise.
Multiple sequel novels, a massive manhua, and a donghua on Tencent that's been running continuously since 2018 with over 200 episodes.
There's even a live-action drama. This series put Chinese web novel adaptations on the map. Number 2. Japan's number 2. Chainsawman Part 2. Tatsuki Fujimoto doesn't make manga like anyone else. Part 1 gave us Denji, a broke teenager who fused with a chainsaw devil.
Part 2 shifts focus to Asa Mitaka, host of the War Devil, and her collision course with Denji. Running on Shonen Jump Plus, Chainsawman has won the Shagakukan Manga Award and built one of the most passionate fanbases in modern manga.
Over 26 million copies in circulation. Fujimoto keeps breaking every convention, and readers can't look away. Korea's number 2. Omniscient Reader's Viewpoint.
Kim Dokja spent years as the only reader of an obscure web novel called 3 Ways to Survive the Apocalypse.
Then one day, the novel becomes reality.
He's the only person alive who knows how the story ends.
This is more than a survival story.
It's a meditation on what it means to be a reader, a character, and the author of your own fate.
The original novel is 551 chapters of pure brilliance. The webtoon adaptation on Naver has a 9.91 rating. Let that number sink in. China's number 2. The Outcast, or Yirenji Xia. Zhang Chulan thought he was ordinary. Then a mysterious girl named Feng Baobao pulls him into the hidden world of extraordinary humans who can manipulate qi.
Ancient martial arts, secret societies, and the legacy of his grandfather.
It all collides in modern-day China.
With over 740 chapters and 5 seasons of donghua, The Outcast made history as the first Chinese animation to air in Japan's primetime slot.
It blends Taoist philosophy with action and humor in a way that's completely unique. 6 seasons and still expanding. And now, number 1. Japan's number 1. You already know. One Piece.
Monkey D. Luffy set sail to become king of the pirates in 1997. 29 years later, with over 1,100 chapters and 500 million copies sold worldwide, he's still going, now deep in the final saga.
Guinness World Record holder. Best-selling manga of all time. A cultural phenomenon that spans anime, a hit Netflix live-action, and generations of readers. There is no manga conversation without One Piece. Korea's number 1. Solo Leveling, Ragnarok. The original Solo Leveling redefined what a Korean webtoon could be.
Sung Jin-hwa's rise from the weakest hunter to the Shadow Monarch became the gateway story for millions of readers worldwide. Ragnarok continues the legacy through his son, Sung Suho, in a world where the gates have reopened. The franchise has a massive anime adaptation by A1 Pictures, a global fanbase, and it single-handedly created the modern hunter genre.
When people think manhwa, they think solo leveling. And China's number 1. Grandmaster of Demonic Cultivation, Mo Dao Zushi. Wei Wuxian chose a forbidden path.
He pioneered demonic cultivation, paid for it with his life, and was resurrected 13 years later in someone else's body. Now he must unravel the conspiracy that destroyed him, alongside Lan Wangji, the one person who never gave up on him.
The novel by Mo Xian Tongxiu became a global phenomenon. The donghua ran for 3 seasons. The live-action drama The Untamed became one of the most watched Chinese dramas internationally. Novel, manhua, donghua, drama, audio drama, games. No Chinese IP has crossed more borders than this one. 15 titles. 3 countries. 3 completely different traditions of visual storytelling. Japan has the legacy. Korea has the momentum. China has the scale. But who wins? That's not for me to decide. That's for you. Drop a comment, Japan, Korea, or China. And if you want deep dives into any of these series, subscribe to eastink. We're just getting started.